Hey guys, today we will be bringing you some gameplay from a team scrim on Bootleg CTF and talking about how the Rebels in Pink originally started, how the four of us came together, and our plans for the future. I originally started on the Rebels in Pink back in 2008 when it was a hardcore search and destroy team. That was when I got my first taste in competitive gaming. Soon after, we picked up Vanity, who was an excellent addition and continued to do game battles and push front page for our team. Unfortunately, due to real-life obligations, two of the team members had to go their separate ways, and the Rebels in Pink faded into the distance. I bring this up because I wanted to explain the reasoning behind bringing back the name Rebels in Pink, if it had been gone for so long and under different people. That was the only team I've been on in the past 4 years that was 100% family. We had amazing chemistry on and off the game, and we were there for each other no matter what. These are the qualities I wanted for the new Rebels in Pink, and the ones I would use for choosing its members. So I approached Vanity and presented the idea. Being a rebel herself, she strongly agreed and we went forth in search of two more.
Yeah, when Midgie approached me, I was absolutely thrilled. What I loved about the Rebels in 2009 was the sense of community. So from there, Midgie and I talked about having She's Electric join. Midgie had teamed with Electric previously in Black Ops and knew what she could bring to the team. Honestly, I had only briefly heard about her from commentaries, and through that obviously meant that she's a knowledgeable player, which is what we needed at the time, especially since I have been out of the scene for Modern Warfare 3. After that, we got together and discussed having tryouts to find a perfect fourth. We ended up trying out a lot of talented players, but wanted to find someone that we could have perfect chemistry with. Then one day, someone approached Midgie with a suggestion of a player that we had never heard of, but he knew that was a really good player and was looking for our team. For a while, it was really hard to play with this new player because we always missed each other online. After we finally got a hold of her, it only took one game for us to call Vicious an official rebel.
When it was first brought to my attention that Midgie and the Rebels were looking for a fourth and wanted to give me a tryout, I was very intimidated. I hadn't been on a team in months, and the only real playtime I was getting in had been during pickups. My lack of confidence almost cost me a tryout and even a place on the team, because the girls and I were having a hard time meeting up so that I could show them what I had to offer. Finally, I pulled myself together and decided if I didn't just go in there and give it a shot, I would regret it. When I joined the lobby for the tryout, the first person I noticed was She's Electric, and I was terrified. I had met her one time before that when she sat in to help my former team and eaten us alive. It didn't help that she's one of the most intimidating yet knowledgeable players in the game. I had to move beyond all of this and just play though. I knew that this team was who I was meant to be with. The chemistry and goals of the Rebels amped up my desire to join them, because they wanted to be more than a team that wins some games. They wanted to mean so much more to this community. We played a few maps together, and I was expecting to possibly hear back from them after a few more girls were tried out. But to my surprise, they asked me immediately to join them as a rebel, and I was stoked. The biggest thing I would love other teams to take from my experience would be giving unknown players a chance. Rather than going for someone simply because they're known or recognized, hit up somebody new. You may even be surprised by the type of player and person you manage to find.
Although the four of us together didn't really know each other, each of our personalities meshed so well, and we each had something different to bring to the team. We all want to be so much more than just a competitive team online. We want to be an actual part of the community. We started by doing some community playdates and opening up ourselves to the people to get to know us as a team. We also started doing the Keys to Success, which was an open lobby that we hosted for new competitive players to learn the basics of the competitive game type, which included learning the maps, callouts, spawns, and more. After we taught them all that, we ran pickups with them to use what they had learned, which was actually really hilarious and a lot of fun. The lobbies have been very successful. We've gotten a lot of good feedback and support for them and plan to continue doing them in the future. We also decided that we would branch out into YouTube to bring a variety of things: gameplays, commentaries that we call Rebelmentaries, video diaries of us at events, our Minecraft Mondays, and a few other things that we'll reveal later on. Of course, we have also already begun streaming on Twitch for people to see us play live and interact with us there in the chat box. Another thing we've already begun looking into is making our own apparel to provide to fans and supporters so that they'll remember us much more beyond just playing the game. It's very important to us as a team to stay involved in the community.
We would like to thank Squid Grip, who not only has an amazing product, but also does so much for the community. They're involved in almost every tournament or event and even show up to so many different streams in order to show support for all of the gaming community. We're so proud to be sponsored by them.
We'd like to thank Obey, who decided to partner with us. They have already paved the path of success for themselves and continue to move forward with huge plans in mind. We are very excited to join their community and to proceed into the future working together side by side. There are also many great people within Obey whom we will have the pleasure of getting to know, so thank you, Obey, for this opportunity.
We'd like to thank the owner of Etch Designs, Etch the Sketch, for providing us with a beautiful logo and amazing backgrounds for our Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Not only has he been there from us from the beginning, but he continues to have our back from this day forth. We cannot thank you enough for what you do for this team.
The Rebels and myself especially would like to personally thank Schoolie, or as most people know him, the Giveaway King. He's one of the people who genuinely believe in our team and what it is we aspire to be. He has always been there for the ladies, but for myself, he has done so much already. I have known him for a long time now, and I have gotten the pleasure to see him grow in the community. Myself and Midgie were lucky enough to be some of the very first girls to participate in Ladies' Nights back in June of 2011. We also got to be a part of his very first sponsored team, Team Divinity. He's given us, and other ladies, so many opportunities. I would have never gotten my chance at showcasing if it wasn't for him, and most of us girls would have never gotten the opportunities that he's provided for us. Beyond just the ladies, he tries to do much more for the community with all the ideas he has. And believe me, every other day I swear he has a new idea that he's going to pitch, and he's so excited about it sometimes he can't even get it out. He is one of the few people who try to do so much, but never asks for anything in return. And for that, we thank you. I wouldn't be where I am today without you, and I'm sure so many other people feel that exact same way.
And of course, we really want to thank all of our fans and supporters. You guys don't know how much we appreciate all the kind words we get from all of you. You are the reason why we want to stay so in touch with the community, because we never go anywhere without each and every one of you. We consider all of you rebels, and once you're a rebel, you're always a rebel.
Thank you again for all your support. We appreciate every single follower and every single view. Please feel free to watch the rest of the gameplay.